What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins. Let's just jump on right into it, because we are not that far in. For some reason, I was thinking we were further.
That's a lot of blood. I'll get on it. Got it. Now
Say your prayers! Nicely done! And stay down!
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
I was just making sure I had all that. So close to leveling up.
I think we work well together.
Right.
right, all right.
Oh wait, no, we gotta go this way still.
Now's better than later.
Twisted creatures!
Can I get you a ladder? Get off your back.
So yeah, so after the Dragon Age series and all the SWTOR characters,
Do not fall back!
there will
Can I
probably
get you a
be,
ladder? So you
honestly,
can get off my back.
patch 7 for Baldur's Gate 3 will probably be out by then. So then we go into that, and then after that, maybe Dragon Age Veilguard's out, so then we play that. And then after that, maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is out, so we play that.
Just call me the Reaper! Be victorious! Say your prayers!
Got it.
Yes? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Well, if you wouldn't get in my way, I wouldn't have to fucking accidentally talk to you.
looky here.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back. While you still can! Push them back! I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Say what you're made
Yes?
Move the
Hey, I'm
fuck out
following-
of my way, bitch.
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back.
There's something on! Push them back!
How did I miss?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Warrens once owned this tower.
Is a tower no longer? The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
You can call me Durin.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I believe, I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Well, thanks for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Damabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
I prefer payment.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
Only to the dog.
I see. I have, well, 50 silver. That's my own purse, and nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
You should have, yeah. Another backpack.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on...
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual's about? No, maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what the joining's about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what's to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Dang, that was unbelievable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Oh yeah. He's like floating.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Another side mission away from the main force. Thrilling. I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yeah, I agree with Alistair. We should be in the battle.
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I don't know, that could be a great distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Alright, let's get going.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
actually.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Oh, I have a couple, suggestions during that battle. So, first of all, they have like the best defensive positions. Why are they running out of it? Second of all, why are they sending the dogs by themselves? The dogs should be with the humans, and they should just have done a second arrow barrage.
They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
never knew that was there.
Breaking our sweat already?
I never knew there was a chest here. Oh.
All right. Now's better than later.
You go deal with that, I'll deal with him.
You're gonna regret this.
I'll get on it.
You know, so I was watching this one guy play Dragon Age Origins. And, like, I like... Because when I'm playing game, I like to watch it as well. You know, in my free time. And I'm watching him play, right?
Twisted creatures.
And, you know, I'm probably, like, a little bit of the way through. I'm like, oh, let me just check to make sure he's, you know, played Dragon Age 2. Because, you know, he's playing Inquisition. And, lo and behold, he skipped Dragon Age 2 for some reason.
I'll get on it.
And just went to Inquisition. So, I was kind of sad I couldn't watch him. Because I want to watch, you know, all 3 games and their decisions and everything. I mean, I have 2 people that I'm kind of watching play through the series. But I have no idea who to pick.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you claiming that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Oh, he'll be waiting for the signal, alright.
Twisted creatures. I love you. Sure. I'll get on it.
Damn it, Alistair. You took my kill. And therefore, you took my XP. I gotta get XP for opening these crates.
Twisted creatures. Let's see what you're made of!
We might get to the next floor and I might take a little break just because I'm not lactose intolerant, but let's just say I drink milk and it's not quite agreeing with me. And I don't want, you know, just to be like on the screen for an hour or whatever, waiting for my stomach to settle. I'd rather take like a break and then return later tonight. Just because I was so busy this week, I do plan on returning tonight, later tonight. Just because I wasn't able to stream all week. Just because of college orientation, so I had to go out of town for that.
The king is depending on us.
And then I was like so just exhausted from that and then I had, you know, work the next day, and then I kind of just crashed the last 2 days that I was home, so kind of just trying to just recovering from orientation, because let me tell you, that college, they said it's the second biggest in the NCAA, you know, behind the Air Force, just because they have an actual they have an actual, like, plane landing strip and everything. So, like, each day, you know, like, I don't usually do a lot of exercise. I'm trying to lose weight, but I still don't do a lot of exercise. I do maybe like 2 to 3 miles a day, not too much. And let's just say each day of orientation, I was walking 7 miles and doing like 11,000 steps, and it was just insane. Like, my body just wasn't used to it. But I'll definitely get a lot of exercise, you know, while I'm at college.
No end to these blasted things.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
And like, during camp, right before I went to, I don't know if I already told you all this, but like, during camp, because I'm camp counselor, right before I went to orientation, I ended up hurting myself, so I was playing kickball with the kids, and then as I was running home, I tripped either on my own feet or like on grass, or I tripped while I was running, and you know, it looked badass because it looked like I purposely fell and slid into home, because that's what happened. But in reality,
Now's better than later.
I tripped landed hard on the ground and then just slid into home, and it hurt. Like, my leg was all messed up, and then my arms were pretty banged up too. And then the next day, right before I left for orientation, like I think a day before, I ended up getting a huge migraine because some kid kicked a soccer ball straight into my face, like as hard as they could, and it hurt like really bad. And then like probably like not even 2 minutes later, a football landed straight on the top of my head, and that hurt really bad too. It was just like I was just getting the shit beat out of me pretty much. It's just insane. So it was just a bunch of stuff, and then, and then I leave for orientation. I'm cooped up in my mom's sports car, like the smallest sports car you can fuck buy, and I'm a big dude, and like I'm not even that tall, and even like my height, I can barely fit in, let alone me being fat. And so I'm in the car for 5 hours going there non-stop. And then, and then coming back and then walking all those miles there and in the heat. It was just a lot. All at once.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Now's better than later. All right, all right.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Warrens, the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where's the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be of royal blood, you know.
Yet now you are a surface dwarf. My king's ransom might be a long time coming.
How'd she manage to rescue us?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why, what's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Yes.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
Why would Terran Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think that's enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Alright, I am going to save there. And we are going to end, and then I will be back later once my stomach settles down.